TDI has been in these parts. Alexa, turn lights off. Alexa, turn lights on.
Okay.
She was trying to talk all this crazy. I've been turning these lights on and off for the past year and a half, pulling the string like this. And today, I had to put a stop to it. Got the Amazon smart plug. Thanks, shout out to my guy, Jeff Bezos. Love you, man. If you guys want to pick one of these up, obviously links in the description. Everything purchased on Amazon is always in the description. So let's get to working on this car. This car had window tint on the windshield. I had no clue. I destroyed the windshield tint. Now today, I'm doing a 5-minute oil change. Empty, full, extraction. Stop being silly. Buy one of these pumps from the link below and start doing 5-minute oil changes, because laying on the ground is silly. Before we go ahead and do this oil change, we're gonna need to warm up the engine, and there's only one way to do that. And that's, well, to take the car outside. But it's cold, and I don't want to, but I will. Simply because I want to show off my new mirror caps. If you guys didn't see the video, I installed them in the last video along with the clear blinkers and some other modifications. So don't miss out. The link is down below and enjoy watching it. But for now, what? Hey, should I install these soon? Let me know. Oh yeah, the old 90 race car. I'm warming her up. Now I'm really warming her up. That idle is not smooth. Oh well. We literally just blew the turbo. That's all oil. Fuck. Wow, Clark, what a beaut. So I'm not 100% sure, but like 99.9% sure that I got a good deal on this car because it has a blown turbo. It makes no power, it feels like a lawnmower, and it was just smoking like a sieve with no tune and no mods to the exhaust. And the smoke was blue. Yeah, it's got a blown turbo. I don't want to throw a 70 mil turbo on it right now with a big old hood exit. I just don't. I just want it to be smooth. Stock. Nice. Great. Wonderful. For now. All right, so anyway, we got Liquid Moly 5W40. This extractor pump I got off Amazon, and you guys should as well. It's linked below. And this here big old 1 1/4 half-inch drive. Because he goes right there. So essentially what we're doing today is we're going to be extracting all the oil out of this engine through the dipstick. So where you'd be checking the oil, we'll be pulling it out. The whole idea behind all this is that tube is going to go all the way down to the bottom of the sludgy, greasy, oily oil pan. It's going to pull all that oil out. Majority of all oil changes done at the Volkswagen Audi dealerships are all done with oil extractors anyway. So I'm doing the same thing, so at a fraction of the cost. At home, don't have to go anywhere. This car's not even registered. What am I going to throw it on a trailer and bring it to the dealer? Hell no. So you are creating a suction, and one of the main things you want to do is pull the oil cap off. Wow, that doesn't seem like it's been off for a minute. Get all those contaminants away from there. Oh yeah, she's clean. Now, for most of you guys who know these cars, that's the oil filter housing. For you guys who don't know, well, that's the oil filter housing. And the oil, God, ow! And the oil filter filters the oil going through your engine. Ow! Okay, more of that. We got Mr. Handy Dandy paper towels. Boom. See that? Mess free, baby. Mess free! This isn't a how-to, but this is literally the most simple thing in life. You're gonna need to just take that off, throw this away, wear gloves, you know, basic stuff. Before I feed that tube down into the dipstick hole, I always like to open those two chambers because we're putting a vacuum into the engine. Negative pressure is a no-go here, so we need positive pressure to come from the top so we can suck out that oil from the oil pan. So it's simple. I'm gonna take off this battery tray, expose these two right here, pull this guy out, put him in a safe place. Oh yeah, the safest of safe. Shove him into no man's land. I like to give the liquid moly bottle a nice safe place to live so it can't go anywhere. I'm gonna call this the exhaust tube. I'm gonna put it right in there for the waste catch. And the great thing about this pump is that there's actually an on and off switch on it. You can hook these up and they won't turn on. And when all this is ready to go, so is the pump. Here it comes. Here it comes. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Keep on flowing, keep on flowing. Almost there. Oh, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but the car barely lets crank over because this battery is shot. So I hooked it up to this. But every time I do this oil change on the Mark 6, I always just hook it up to the battery. It siphons it right out. It's perfect. But on this thing with this dead battery, I don't trust it at all. Okay, well, just like that, this oil change is complete. And now, when it comes to doing oil changes with my TDIs, I'm always specific with the filter. I just like to go OE. The microns are good. I don't know too much about that stuff. I did take a few diesel courses here and there when I was in high school, but overall, this man filter is awesome, and there's not much of an upgrade for these, so I think I'm just gonna stay with OE. Oh, and please, change the oil housing seal. Pick the old one off, cover your fingers in oil with that oil that was on there. Take the new one, cover it in oil so it could slip on easier. Anything that you're gonna be putting into oil, cover in oil prior to putting it on. Stretch this over. Now we'll have a good seal, and we can snap this right in. I always like to screw it down by hand. They're plastic threads. I don't like to mess around. And once it starts to get a little rough, come in here with this guy. And then come in with some human power because we don't want to strip or mess anything up. Perfect. Just a little thumb ugga-dugga done. And my favorite part of all, just in case, because we're about to do the Jimmy Oaks pour. Shout out to the homie Jimmy. If you guys not subscribed to Jimmy, subscribe to Jimmy. Jimmy Oaks pour. Jimmy Oaks. Jimmy, am I high enough? Jimmy. Jimmy. Tell me if I'm high enough. Oh! Crisp, smooth, and it's starting to gurgle. Let's check the oil level. Before we add any more oil, because the Jimmy Oaks pour can get you a little out of hand. Alrighty. Perfect. I'm not even gonna wipe that off. I'm just gonna put it right back in. Now what you're supposed to do, start the car up, drive it outside, let it warm up for a little bit, take it for a test run, come back, check the oil. But me, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna the day is over. Hope you guys enjoyed the scooter content. If you enjoyed the scooter content, I can add that in once again in another future video. Man, I just got a confirmation from an email that we got more parts on the way for this thing. And some parts for the Mark 6. I made an Instagram post and people gave me some suggestions. So I ordered some Mark 6 parts. So stay excited. Don't even put you down. Remember, your build is unique to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.